going on, everybody? This is Rob with CinemaBullyZ. Another subject that I'm going to break down for you guys is breeding these American bullies and American bully breeds. Back in the, early 1900s, before that, with the game dogs, American Pit Bull Terriers, Amstaffs, all that stuff. They naturally tied. I'll say that again. They naturally tied. So, that being said, why don't the American bullies naturally tie? Well, I've heard various opinions about this. Most people say, oh, well, dogs have STDs, dogs got dirty pee-pees, and, whatever the case might be. Take care of your dogs. How about that? Make sure their little things ain't dirty. Yeah, if the dog's outside all the time rolling in dirt and shit and piss, yeah, it's going to be dirty. Common sense. Come on, man. Naturally tying dogs, you got a very high success rate of pregnancy. Period. AIs and all that stuff, yeah, it's a very high percentage too. But then you're playing God, and then you get upset when they don't take. Because you spent money trying to do it, and whatever the case might be. Well, now that this breed's, 30 years long, and I'm sure these AIs and everything's probably happened over the past 15, start letting your dogs breed again, like naturally. Like, let them tie up, let them, do what they need to do. Yeah, some of these dogs can't, tie up, and they might need help, whatever the case might be. But in my opinion, if that dog can't naturally tie up, that dog shouldn't be bred. Because to me, that means that it's either too short, its rear, it doesn't have enough angulation, in its rear to get that angle to get inside the female. Or, the female could be a big, big bitch, and then in that case, then yeah, you're gonna have to do an AI. Which, I understand that kind of stuff, unless the dog gets her while she's laying on the ground. I've seen that happen. But let these dogs do what they're supposed to do. Especially inside your own yard. Inside my yard, I'm letting all my dogs tie up. I don't care. Because I know my dogs are taken care of, up to date on shots, clean, and I take care of my dogs. So, for all the backyard breeders that don't take care of your dogs, yeah, I guess you guys gotta do AIs and stuff, but I'll never do business with somebody that I know that that's all they are. So, and I understand that dogs can get, diseases and stuff like that. But like I said earlier, take care of your dogs. That's it. That's the secret to that. Take care of your dogs. And if you think your dog could have an infection or something, don't breed it. Skip it. Start your dog on bacterial antibiotics like Clavomox, Cephalexin, and there's plenty of other ones. You can give them penicillin shot. You can give them amoxicillin. Give them something to clear up that bacteria. Why does your dog have bacteria to begin with? Why does your dog have an STD? Come on, guys. You guys can do better than that. So, and I'm bringing up this natural tie stuff because, soon vets ain't going to be helping us no more. Because they're getting tired of us destroying the breed of dog. And all these health issues and health problems with these dogs, they're starting to call it unethical. Vets, lawyers or contacted them telling them that they should not mess with the bully breed anymore. because they're basically saying it's animal cruelty what we're doing to these dogs. So that brings me on to the other subject of this, video: natural births. What happened to doing that stuff? Yeah, I get it. Some of them get stuck and causes problems, and you can lose litters, you can lose the mother. Well, that wouldn't have happened if people didn't start doing C-sections all the time on these dogs and let them naturally evolve and change to be able to hold puppies that have big heads and be able to give birth. You gotta let evolution take its place. You gotta let it evolve. You gotta let it, you're gonna take losses. You're gonna have bad, experiences with these dogs sometimes, even with the American Pit Bull Terriers. Like I said, my old man had 15 of them. I saw nothing but natural ties and natural births as a kid growing up, from 1997 to 2002. And I think we've had maybe 1 or 2 puppies ever get stuck, and that was it. And they would have their babies right in the cold, right in a shed, right in a doghouse sometimes. So, it don't make sense, that we're doing this to this breed, because if these vets stop helping us, stop doing C-sections, stop doing progesterones, stops doing TCIs and surgical inseminations, what are we going to do? You ask yourself that, the breed's going to die off. I mean, the only ones that I think that are going to survive are the XLs and the standards, and maybe the classics. Pockets, micros, exotics, all of them are going to die off. They're all going to be dead. So people need to start trying to bring back the old ways of doing things, and hopefully by doing that, might save the breed and save you a lot in vet bills. I mean, to be honest, and then it might be more profitable for you in the long run anyway. But not just that, just let the natural course of life take its place. I mean, I get my C-sections, but that's because that's what I was told by the bully breeders that I know. Because at first I was like, I'm just going to let them give birth. And then they were telling me, the puppies get stuck, they kill the puppies, kill the mother, do this, do that. Their heads are too big, they can't get pushed out the birth canal. Well, I'll tell you right now, I mean, unless the female dog has a very small vagina, then the puppies are going to come out the birth canal. Like my female mimic, she has a donut for her vagina. So I honestly think she could have pushed all her puppies out. Because, her thing's big. So, I should have let her get natural birth, but at the time I was partners with somebody, and they didn't want to do that. They wanted C-sections. So that's what we did. My other female that I have, Queen of the Dam, which is Marley, she has a very small vagina, so I'd be kind of scared of her giving birth, just because she's got a little tiny one. So I'm afraid that that's a case where a C-section might be more understandable and reasonable to do, because, number one, I love my dogs. I don't want them to die. And number two, I also don't want nothing bad to happen to her puppies or her. So, I get that point of view also. I'm not fully against doing C-sections. But what I'm saying is, if you feel your dog is capable of giving a natural birth from her size, from her, her ribs, cage spread, or how big her, how big her vagina is, and have the vet do the x-rays, check how big the puppies are, ask them to look at her birth canal to see if the vet thinks she could pass them through. Because the vet can give you an opinion on that. So all you gotta do is ask. Just, do you think she can give natural birth? or the puppy's head's, really big to the point where you think they could get stuck. And a good vet will tell you, yes or no. So, I mean, that's all I'm getting at with this video. I mean, like I said, we got to, do better by this breed more correctly, try to limit these health problems and defects, and, because if the vets all turn on us, we're screwed. I mean, as a community, especially with the smaller dogs, with, pocket-sized dogs and under. I mean, it's going to be a whole nother issue for us as, American bully enthusiasts and, breeders and hobbyists that just enjoy the dogs and enjoy the breed. So, I hope this helped you guys out. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. If you feel any type of way about anything I said, drop the comments below. Let me know, what you think about what I said. If you agree, disagree, or in between. I'd like to hear from you guys. So just give me your opinions and whatever facts you guys got for me. Drop them below. All right? Have a good day. Later.